Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. Have you used Hisuian Zoroark much in Reg J? I like it. This team is from That's a Plus One. We got a double Hyper Voice team with the normal Arceus, with Tailwind, Hyper Voice Throat Spray, and the Hisuian Zoroark. So if you don't break the disguise, not break the disguise, that's Mimikyu. If you don't shatter the illusion of the Zoroark, you still don't know turn 2. So we are facing a Reg H team, apparently, on the ranked ladder, which is odd. We do have a Dozo to close out, which is kind of nice. Esculegion could get a little dicey. Urshifu's always dicey. Let's see. Magearna Trick Room kind of goes hard here. But I don't know, like, if you just lead, like, Urshifu, Basculegion, do we just lose? Arch is always super weird. Alright, we are actually going to just full send. We're going to Zoroark, Arceus. When we're going to disguise the Zoroark as the Dozo. Obviously, you have Fake Out Pressure from Incen. But I think if you go after the Dozo, we are in good shape. But let's see. The Incen Ogerpon. That Dozo Arceus gaming, you know what I'm saying? Now, they may not be as afraid of the Dozo since, you know, it is like it's a Dozo and you have an Ogerpon. Let's see how I want to play this. We do just kind of need to break sturdy and start doing some good chip. We could just, man, we just full send Focus Blast into Incen. I think we Shadow Ball there and just pop a Tailwind. Then we should be able to Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, all that kind of fun stuff. They can knock off this Dozo. They can get rid of the Zoroark if they would like. There's a Horn Leech. It's a lot of recovery for Ogerpon there. But I do think, especially with this Spadef drop, like, as Zoroark's popping that Ogerpon next turn. Parting Shot the Arceus. Not bad. It does probably mean I kind of want to just hard swap Dozo in. I'm just not sure in which slot I want to do it. Because I would really like to avoid Intimidate drops if I can help it. But it's not looking like it's going to be a thing that I can do. Alright, so we are going to Shadow Ball there. Because you're going to Tailwind. We'll pop in the Dozo there. Oh, as they swap the Ogerpon. Is this Incen coming in again? Intimidate drop on the Dozo? Not bad. Alright, so Zoroark down. We could just come in right in with a Tatsu. I actually don't hate bringing Arceus in here. And just kind of throwing off a Hyper Voice. I actually don't hate going hard Tatsu. I'm doing all this just to avoid Intimidate drops when I should probably just be attacking, but it's fine. Yeah, because they're going to keep trying to Intimidate cycle my Dozo. Ooh, and there's the arch. Do give it a stamina boost, which obviously Dozo doesn't really care about. But we get a nice little special attack boost from that throat spray. Okay, there is the opposing Tailwind. Their lefty's arch. We could honestly do that and probably pop it, to be honest. They have 3 turns Tailwind, we have 1. I just want a muddy water. Just get some nice chip down. A little dicey leaving the Tatsu kind of out on the field. But I do think that Dozo can want... Oh, they got Y-Guard. Okay, hopefully this Earth Power just takes out. It'd be kind of nice, you know? Just the muddy water drop. Because you're not a vested Archaludon. And this is an Earth Power from a +1 Arceus. So, like, yeah. It's a lot of damage. This Ogerpon's going to become a bit of an issue. So I think the way that we have to play it is to bring the Dozo in here. Not in there. We try to... We have to try to Tailwind. And we bring the Dozo in the Tatsu spot. Because you are Horn Leech, you're not Power Whip. So Dozo might eat 1. There's the Y-Guard. There's the Horn Leech. They are back at full, which is unfortunate. We get our Tailwind up. I think we Earth Power because we have to have Chip. And we just protect for a turn. And again, if you would like to Intimidate Cycle me, that's good. But I have to get this Ogerpon's Sturdy broken. And I have to start just, like, you know, popping some things. So feel free to take out this Arceus. Here's a weather ball, but that is normal now, so not doing a whole lot. There goes their Tailwind. This is a turn that we Hyper Voice. I think we Hyper Voice sub. They're going to Intimidate down before I get a sub. That's fine. This will get rid of the Ogerpon, unless, of course, you Spiky Shield. But then I do still have a Dozo behind a sub, which means you gotta break it at some point. Good damage on that Ensign. Man, leaving this Dozo Tatsu out as bait. It's real dicey. The Citrus Berry Ensign. Nice. Get a free sub up. But now I think that we are in a situation where we can just bring that Tatsu in, because Ground Arceus should kind of be able to deal with Ensign, not to mention Earthquake deals with Ensign, and we just have to get battles canceled. GG's. Yep. I say we just get the Pelipper off the board, and then we get the Ensign off the board. Let's get another one. Alright, we have a Deoxys Zamazenta. This is dicey. They got like Expanding Force, they got Tailwinds. Got Body Press from Zama. Don't love that. Let's see. We could go Smeargle, but of course, you know, you have terrain, so like that's a thing that I don't really like. We could Trick Room this, but they have an Ursaluna. Not the greatest in the world. Dozo's kind of nice here, except for, you know, that Expanding Force core. So if we could get Dozo in the right position, I think we could do a lot of work. Could bluff Wide Guard, to be honest. Ugh, let's see. If we do something like, not that, if we do something like this, how do you respond? You have to respect the Dozo, you have to respect the Magearna, you have to respect Trick Room. Maybe you don't think I have Trick Room. There is Indeedee Deoxys. The threats of all threats. I just Hyper Voice. Or I just go Tatsu immediately with like an order up into the Deoxys. Actually, probably don't even outspeed Deoxys. Hard Tatsu. There's a Terra. They're going Terra Psychic Expanding Force. They're just going to blow everything up. Yep. Helping Hand. Yeah, this might just one-shot Dozo. If you're Sash, we're big sad. Ooh, just over half. Yeah, Sash, so you know. We have like one out, and that was a super high roll, and they get a super low roll. That's about our only out. So we're gonna go ahead and protect. See what they want to do. They can follow me to try and avoid the order up. Maybe they don't think we have Earthquake. They could just Helping Hand again. We're going to get a lefty's tick, though. And the question next turn really just kind of comes down to, do I want to Earthquake or do I want to try and go for a double protect? There's that Helping Hand. We're just going to protect. Because you need the helping hand to actually Oko from this. Psycho Boost. Can we not? Can't you just click Expanding Force? Why you gotta be so mean? I don't have an out to that, really. The only out to that is actually getting a double protect, and even then, I don't think that that saves us. That one extra lefty's tick, I don't think it would even save us here. We do get a double. Just keep those lefties ticking. We do not live a Terra Psychic boost in Psychic terrain. There is no way. You could miss. I'm pretty sure that thing's not 100% accurate, which is why I'm surprised you're not going for E-Force, but it's fine. Yeah, Dozo's down. You are at -2. How much? Decently bulky. I think I can get Trick Room out. We're going Muddy Water, and we are going Trick Room. You're at -2. Psycho Boost still might take out, but I am a Magearna. You are free to go after that Tatsugiri, though. And I will bring out my Zoroark, which is super fast, so it'll be super sad. But I do have a Magearna, so. And again, if you take out the Tatsugiri over there, my Magearna gets a nice +1 to special attack. There's E-Force. Are they imprisoning my Trick Room? Because, hey, don't do that. We don't even take out Tatsu. Big Muddy Water. We'll get rid of that Deoxys, though. If you want to take time denying my Trick Room, go right ahead. Yeah, there's the Imprison. Good play. That's fine, because now I still have a Scarf Tatsu. And you're out of Sly Terrain. And I do have a Zoroark in the back, so... It's not the worst thing, because we're pretty bulky on this Magearna set. There's Ursa. Yeah, that thing's a big bully. Again, we are locked into Muddy Water. We have to Terra here. We are +1. Here we get the Terra Ghost. And Draining Kiss. Just to see how they want to play it. There's a helping hand. They are going for game. Alright, can we hit this Muddy Water? No. Of course we missed the Ursaluna. That's kind of the one we needed to hit, Tatsu. Headlong Rush into the Magearna. We live. With those EVs, though. Big Draining Kiss, big heals. Only half, but if Tatsu could hit its Muddy Waters... should be in an okay spot. See, now they have their guts activated. It's getting super dicey. We just Muddy Water. I think we just Draining Kiss. We have to try and get as much health back as possible. Entity's going away. There's the Urshifu. That could turn out to be a bit of a problem. If I could get an accuracy drop on this Urshifu, I would greatly appreciate it. Ooh. Ooh, that's kind of nice. If I would have Draining Kiss that Entity spot. Yeah. Anyways. Ursa's ticking down. We're just spamming Muddy Waters. I'm actually thinking I'm just going to sack the Zoroark here. I lose my special attack boosts, but ooh, they go after the Tatsu. It's not on my bingo card. Tatsu lives. Look at all those crits. Alright, can we hit a Muddy Water? No, we cannot. On the Ursh. It's not the worst thing in the world. I just need that Ursaluna gone. Entity's back. Let's see. So that's probably Scarfursh, if I'm not mistaken. We could come in with Magearna, which would allow us to like lock in Draco. But that would be under the assumption that we could get rid of the Entity, because the Entity would just be able to follow me away. I think we do just have to Muddy Water and hope for some more accuracy drops and just Hyper Voice out. Helping Hand, they are going hard after that Zoroark. You don't need all that damage. Like, that almost just one-shots with one. Like, it's a Zoroark, my guy. Can we get another accuracy drop? Entity's almost down. Accuracy drop on the Entity. No accuracy drop on the Urshi, though. Alright, we have like one out, and that it's this Urshifu misses. If I can get him dodge. Can I get a dodge? Do you not have like follow me? Like, what are we doing? Magearna goes down. Sadly, Magearna goes down. The fact that we're still in this after like a Deoxys Entity lead that just blew up everything is absolutely ridiculous. And we probably, what, missed the Ursh, right? Yep. And that's, what, our third Muddy Water miss this game? Maybe if we could hit our moves, this might be a different story. So I wouldn't have taken the damage on Magearna. Ursh should be a little bit lower. Can we get a dodge? Nope. GG's. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, have a great day. Peace.